but already starting things off, it's a full team all the way straight down, and they will get control over two.
It's a good trade there, and only losing cgrs, but now it's a flank from Texture.
Oh boy.
Here they come. Here comes GE.
You're going to get sandwiched quick. Texture is looking for it. mindfreak trying to hold the off angle, but not quite connecting the shot. Again, Impact kind of lost. PaperX now is up to Forsaken, back on the initiator role of all things, but not quite landing the shots. Still, it's now down to Jinggg in a 1-on-4. He's only got a Frenzy. This is a hellish situation.
No doubt. And yeah, I mean, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Look at how aggressive Rossi and Bazzi are getting over towards the B side.
I like that.
I love this. This is a completely different look from what we saw in the last round. Now you've got the Viper over here as well to try and buy a little bit of time. And a great shot from Rossi.
What a pick. And that's your controller gone. You can't pull off fakes on B anymore. You have no choice but to rely on Jinggg and his walls. And you can only push up A at this point. Maybe if something can find a frag or two, but SkRossi, he's just going to be able to dash out of that situation. Now the hit comes on towards the A site. There are 3 players lying in wait. A snake bite at the feet of cgrs. He's able to find a little bit of a burst. AYRIN's gone. Monyet still in the corner. This mosh pit does not quite land where he wanted it to, though. So they'll be trying to use the elevation to find an angle onto him. It works, and now off the Texture. Spectre in hand, he's able to reposition and just to buy enough time for his teammates to rotate over. And that's where SkRossi strikes. He's got the Vandal from behind. Something turns around 180, still lands a shot, but now in a 1-on-2. Doesn't have that much left. No tailwind available just yet. 15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how much pressure they're going to put on him. He's going to try this clear this corner.
Sparrow gets the first headshot, but
he's got to get it down the time.
Bazzi, he's got the bird as well. A bit of a blind, but he sticks the deep fish.
Oh! That's it. That's round over.
Just enough time. And that's bonus win for Global.
That's so well played there by Bazzi at the end. Look at him spraying for that kill.
Towards Garage, and the rest of PaperX headed up towards A.
And now you have to leave mindfreak on the other side of the map to try to sell this a little bit, and Forsaken gets the opener on a Monyet.
That actually works out. Monyet a little bit distracted by the barrel he spotted at the top, but of course off this, the sight hit is successful. In fact, something gets to put himself up on a little bit of a nice sniper's nest up on top of screens.
Right there.
The rest of them rotating over. Maybe SkRossi on a flank again.
Right there.
PaperX, they seem okay.
Yeah, cgrs only one away from his ult here. If he gets a kill, he could throw those thrashes out and do some real work.
Just waiting for it. Holding the angles, playing, ducking in and out of cover. The rest of Global trying to push off of rafters, but it doesn't quite work out. Even if you tailwind at the foot of 2, you're not going to have that much space, so one pick, but Jinggg makes an instant trade. I love that AYRIN's here to receive, though, but not quite able to connect the shot. Jinggg continues forward with his rampage, wall up, getting control over B now. Bazzi's the only one here, and he's kind of trapped unless he goes back through tube.
He's got to go under. I mean, this is so tough. Texture trying to lock down multiple angles. But yeah, this is just a nightmare for GE.
And that leaves Texture alone. I think he spotted Forsaken's barrel back there, but AYRIN's going to be back towards Hut. He finds Jinggg 1-on-2. He's fully aware that mindfreak's towards yellow, possibly a player. Yep, that confirms it towards Snowman. And then the shot from the back. mindfreak during his walkout. I mean, he looks comfortable. And this is the PaperX that we all know and love.
Oh
they
my
will
God.
be able to continue on to find yet another frag. Global trying to get a little bit spicy with this.
They read that position so well. Something somehow gets away with that. I don't know.
Oh my God, and he finds another one for it. Even Tailwind's back, gets the heal from his teammates. And that's going to be PaperX still controlling the site, spike down, pushing past screens.
I'm not sure. There's some kind of information, coming through here. I'm not sure if the Trailblazer spotted it or not. Now they know it's a B hit. Love the patience here from mindfreak.
Great peek from Texture, though. Sudden push out of the screens, and he will be able to take down the first player, and that's going to be Jinggg. Something still trying to dish out death from above, but mindfreak, a big flank, a big lurk. He's able to cause paranoia in the back of Minds. Texture suddenly gone. They're not quite sure where to look. So much space being taken. The spike down. Rossi trying to find what he can. He does have Vandal in his hands now, but Look at where their spike is planted. They're going to have to dish out so much damage in order to push in, and Rossi just might be the one to do it. A triple kill now, and that leaves cgrs alone. Monyet coming all of a sudden from
different idea. So far, the attacks have been pretty consistent, and they're giving up a ton of space here. This allows the Viper's Pit to be put down. Now, you still have Texture's lockdown in the back pocket. No Hunter's Fury to clear it. So maybe there's a reaction here from GE involving that.
Yeah, there definitely is a little bit of a flank coming out from the back of A. Forsaken is in a great position, though. And he's able to find off the first pick. Maybe the second, it is confirmed. And of course, the Viper's Pit on the A site. They might have to evacuate because of the lockdown, but they still have a lot of these great positions. mindfreak still has the snake bites. He's still hiding up on top. Forsaken finding the third now. And of course, the entire side engulfed in green. They will not be able to do all that much. AYRIN tries to spray, but gets shut down by Forsaken with the Quadra. Yeah, a bit of a flash, and SkRossi's up on top of Nest. He strikes, and something's instantly gone. Even goes up for a second. SkRossi, calm down, my boy. On to the next one, and Texture shuts off the B-side approach, looking for a second, maybe a little bit of a res. But this is big information for Global. They are fully aware of this hit coming through. A bit of a dizzy flash, and it blinds off, covers the screen. But I think Texture's still good. He knows how to play around this. The entire team is making their transition over to the B site.
Fast rotate from the side of Rossi and Bazzi. Have been working together really well this map so far.
No way you get the spike planted at this point. They tried to pull it off with the wall from Jinggg, but covered off by so much. Ooh. We tried to airstrafe out of that. Still able to stick it through. All right, but here comes Bazzi, and accompanied by Rossi from behind. cgrs, Jinggg hunting him down. They work together in tandem, and now they only have to focus about the front. A bit of a poison cloud, and they try to spray through it, but oh my god, 3 players on the other side. Texture with the final op shot. We had no idea that Monyet is up in the kitchen. We're starting to cook. cgrs able to dodge the flames. Now they're looking to possibly sandwich them.
Forsaken was quick to get over there, and yeah, like you were talking about, dude, Texture unaccounted for. mindfreak there, not ready for Monyet. And it's a 5v3. Okay, quick trades though on the site.
And again, it's these pistol gods of Global. Something trying to descend, but not quite able. He's going to be the one falling instead, cgrs. Last one now, 1-on-3, a turret in his face. AYRIN up on top, peeking off of contact. A simple burst and a headshot to boot. Right call, the right read. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What just happened? Paper thin. Monyet winning out a 1-on-1 against Forsaken. Indonesian versus Indonesian. He comes out on top with a ghost. mindfreak, you have to save the day. It's not gonna happen. Texture says no. We're down to a 2-on-3. Texture does have a Spectre. Jinggg comes up from mid. Oh, he's able to do so much because of the positional displacement. Now Texture, a sudden swing, and we're back to a 1-on-1. We have the Spectre still. We're trying to spray. Oh no, something!
I think so far he has maybe been their best player. And to not have him in here, you know, whether it be as the IGL or just as a very good initiator.
Gosh.
Texture, again, he has just been absolutely nuts the second half. He has the lockdown, by the way. There's no Hunter's Fury for Forsaken to shut this down. So this is a really good opportunity here for GE to get a plant down, get set up, you know, get ready for this retake, as cgrs has no response to this. He has to just peace out.
And at that point, your only option is Paper X. There are only so many spots that you can come from, and GE are reading them in full. The book is open, the pages are flipped. SkRossi now looking for destruction. A second frag, holding off mid as well. We've got Monyet with a Viper's Pit, but cgrs just walks right in. He's able to do a little bit more damage, a bit of a wide swing, but not quite able to land the further shots. SkRossi will dialed in. Peak performance is what Paper Thin is saying.
That's right.
I mean, look at this now. Paper X has no choice but to go into the Force. They don't get this round. It's basically game over. SkRossi, so aware of this, and he's trying to be a little bit more careful. Oh my god! Oh my god! Something up in the air! A triple kill cgrs Forsaken! That came out of nowhere! What? Previously, you could have, but now you're completely surrounded. FBI, open up. He has no idea. Texture will be able to delete him. Spike now being delivered over to the A site. Jinggg has to be the one, the miracle, the kingmaker. It's not gonna happen today. Global wants this win. They want match point. SkRossi with the blade, the right click. And mindfreak is the only one left.
Oh man, I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Even when it looks like Paper Rex might be able to recover, they might be able to stabilize. You know, they get the kill on Monyet, and then it all starts to fall apart. You know, something overextends.
Wow.
Texture is good for the fourth.
He got faked. Setups from Bazzi. That's why mindfreak is positioned so defensively back up on top of Rafters now. 15 seconds left to get the spike plant. cgrs does get a bit of information, but mindfreak has to know
10 seconds
that
left.
he's alone here.
Last player
Monyet and
standing.
AYRIN, oh my goodness, suddenly gone! Bazzi
Captors win.
cleans up with a simple dry peek, and that's 13-7 global.
Every time GE wanted to do something, it was off the back of Bazzi. Yep.
And you have to remember, the same thing happened last week. He was the one who clutched out a round, but now here comes Paper Rex. They are looking to W gaming up towards a ramp, but nope. They got stopped by the grenade from Lightningfast.
The protocols there are great. The reaction from the utility is beautiful. And now, oh, they're going to lose that fight, though. What a push from something in Jinggg, but a great reaction from Monyet with the pull. The grenade and the flash from Bazzi in combination to buy time. And a headshot doesn't matter. mindfreak's is better.
Just able to continue W keying forward. They might be able to dish out a little bit more, but keep in mind here, mindfreak and something are down to red HP. A single shot will do the trick, but a single headshot from something will dish out damage as well. Monyet now coming up from behind. They finally get that information. Swaps over to a ghost. I don't know if that's going to be as good, though, because mindfreak has the off angle and the map.
That kind of position there from something just sold this B hit. Because Bazzi's
30
flash
seconds
didn't
left.
connect.
And now they have no idea that he's above them. mindfreak suddenly pushes along with this, and with the Nebula covering off defender spawn, Paper Rex will have the B site delivered to them. 3 players with rifles up on top, though, and they are trying to find a couple of picks. Look at how Paper Rex is positioned, though. Look at how they're holding back sight. This is going to be a tough wall for Global to break through.
Yeah, you've got one flash. That's it to get this job done.
Oh.
And there's the flash to buy up
Counter
time
flash.
and get a kill. Yeah, great counter flash.
Last player
Bazzi
standing.
still not backing down, though. A sudden double, but Defy will say that it's lights out this time.
Not all the time.
Yeah, a little bit of a 50-50 hit or miss. But we still do have Global looking for their first win on the map so far, getting a lot of information. Bazzi with the Seekers will be looking to delay the push, even going along with a spray from Monyet. They will be able to do a little bit more damage. Now a third perhaps, but something answers back in full. A quick double, and then the tailwind and up trap over onto the other side. Lightningfast just wrapping around the pillars. He's going back and forth. He's looking for the last one, and that's going to be something's head. Texture pushing along with this now. A heal to top him off, just to buy time. Not going to pull out utility because it's too dangerous, and that is how Texture will read the situation, taking something's head clean off. Bazzi knew where the last player was, just needed to land that micro flick, and he does.
I was going to say, surely PRX doesn't push this Viper's Pit. Like, you guys watched what happened to Talon last week when they tried to do it, right?
No.
But that's
We're being careful.
bad. Bazzi down. That's a key piece of this puzzle. A good push out by Lightningfast here. You see this a lot with G, where they like to use that wall.
A lot of sudden aggressions, and it does pay off dividends.
Oh, Jinggg.
But then the double satchel, the push forward from
Spike down
Garage.
B.
AYRIN trying to respond, but the Viper's Pit will be dropped. He's a little bit paranoid that someone might be coming from the back, but not where he expects. It's going to be Lightningfast shuts Jinggg down
Spike
instead.
planted.
Spike might be planted now, but this is still an even fight.
You can see that Paper X wants to clear out Heaven here. Based on this plant position, that's right by that door. Here comes the ult.
Great. Oh my god, one showstopper, that could end it all. Lightningfast clears. He's maybe anticipating that they're behind Garage. Almost shot towards Heaven. That's where the contact plays comes out. Guiding light, careful peeks, biding time. But Forsaken's back exposed.
They don't know.
Lightningfast is stuck under hell. mindfreak pulling them in with the gravity well, not allowing them to get the defuse. And there it is. A sudden quadra. mindfreak is back, ladies and gents.
That's so well played here by mindfreak. So well
There is still a triple push coming through, though. Something checks the off angle, will be to find one. mindfreak peeks back again, but gets deleted. Now they're fully aware that there is a weapon lost to Global.
Yeah, they saw 3, so they know that A's the weak side here.
Texture here.
Yeah, they know A's the weak side. Texture just trying to buy a little bit of time. Something gonna up and over the slow orb. And now Texture able to dodge the Trailblazer. Wants to think about putting up a wall. Something continuing to pressure in, but Bazzi didn't check the corner. Jinggg able to get the trade though.
That's gonna be Heaven kind of lost. Jinggg drops down to Hell. They're looking for the spike plant. The Texture still a thorn in their sides, up by elbow, goes for the peek, gets shut down by Tavai. A quick double, and that leaves Monyet alone. Jinggg has full control now, and he's waiting for the angle. Monyet just pushes into him, though.
Certainly not.
14 HP.
14 HP? Certainly not.
How is this happening? He's dropped. They have to anticipate that he's going back into elbow.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Not watching the angle at the right time, but Forsaken!
With you a little bit, if like the ideas and the thought process change so drastically. Whoa. Oh my god, something again. Dude, these Blade Storms have been absolutely nasty.
Speaking of drastic, I mean, how do you read what can't be read? How do you read chaos? Maybe Monyet can. Maybe he is that anchor that Global are looking for. Inside of his nebula, he peeks out. Oh what? My god! A sudden 90-degree flick.
No way.
No way! What? He's still alive! How is he doing this? mindfreak. Indonesian controller versus Indonesian controller.
He's on for the ace.
M versus M. He is down really low, though. A single shot, but he's not looking the right direction. Monyet with the ace to save Global from extinction. I mean, it just... So have Monyet versus mindfreak.
Yes.
We have to say Monyet so far has been performing fantastic.
And mindfreak, too. Both have had really good maps.
Here it comes, and that's going to be the paint shells. The frenzy from AYRIN will be able to destroy. 2 players gone, a bit of an exchange. Something just hold up and prepare to receive. It's a tailwind back. But surely you have to prepare for ramps, and he finds only one shot. mindfreak is the only one left. We talked about him, and he has to show up right now.
Well, I mean, AYRIN with the frenzy, name a more iconic duo. The guy's just been absolutely disgusting with them. He's a big part, frankly, of why their pistol rounds have been so one-sided for GE. And it looks like they might get another one now. If mindfreak checks this angle, if he can get this first win, that's the first piece of the puzzle.
All right, what's the second piece? Maybe he's got to find them, but look at how they're holding this. A bit of a crossfire position. Spike down, and as soon as he taps it, both of them are going to swing outside of main. So he pulls it off, tries to fake it, but the double peek still secures it anyway. Like you
want somebody to push out from Paper X to see if they can get that pick, upgrade a gun, and then try to make their way through. But Paper X, I love the way they're playing. Nobody's playing contact here. Jinggg can afford to get one and leave. Throw the blast pack.
Okay,
so good.
Leave, please leave.
No, he doesn't need to. He dodged the flash.
All right. They might not be aware of him, but mindfreak gets caught lacking. Asleep at the wheel, and that allows for Global to go in towards the B site. The only one there that can hold it off is something. Maybe backed up by Forsaken, and they will make it happen. Bazzi, the only one left, trying to pick up a different weapon as he has run out of ammo, but Forsaken will come in full send.
I have something about it. All right, here comes.
Oh, no.
Freak. Oh, my God, Monyet.
Ah! And it works! Oh! A double, maybe the third. Bazzi goes in, but all right. Again, he's the guy who stops you from putting your hand in that cookie jar.
That's right.
Spike gets planted now, and maybe a little bit slow on the rotations. The crossfire has been set up. It's 2-on-3, and it's easy pickings for Lightningfast and Texture. Davai tries to dance forward with this, though. Gets blinded for a second, tries to flush him out of position with a snake bite, but it doesn't go deep enough. Tries to spray with the Phantom, but Bazzi collects on that fourth. Zero information so far, though, because Global are pulling off a default of their own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. He's unbelievable. He just does not miss knives. He's just disgusting. It's just not even fair. You can't even peek against it. He's so fast.
He is something. We'll have the Poison Cloud back up on mid, though, and that allows for Jinggg to get a little bit adventurous with this. The double, well, one satchel, but Bazzi once more putting his foot down.
It's okay, you've got 2 heals, so you can afford to take a little bit of damage there.
And I think that's what Global are trying to do now. Expecting Paper X to push. Maybe Lightningfast gets a little punished by that sudden peak from something, but
yeah. And you're right, they are. I mean, Paper X is pushing. Something's already in spawn.
Oh,
And oh my god,
no.
he reads that. Devi, though, with the response.
Down A.
It's a kill. The Viper's Pit is going to come up, and
Okay.
Devi pushes right on the
Spike
edge.
down, 10 seconds left, and they have to
10
stick it.
seconds
Surely spraying through the Viper's Pit will connect some shots. He drops down,
Oh!
him, and he's gotten the round! Something doesn't even need to do anything anymore!
I have this one enemy.
No
Aaron!
way you defuse! But AYRIN is still fighting.
Not enough time.
Six screen, we've seen the Nebula up on top, but this time, we're just being blocked off by Devi.
Yeah, they're trying to set up those fast kind of dissipates with the smokes, and Texture just barely able to react in time to that.
Overheating a little bit.
Pulling them in.
Still, mindfreak able to anchor down B.
Obscuring
Gets the
vision.
pull, gets the shot.
Just the way that Aaron's body scooted across the floor.
Oh no.
I got the spike.
And this is a global that's looking to make something work. The mid push, the B split, but information has been gathered and reacted to upon by Paper Rex.
Remaining.
Jinggg now, the first shot, and then he goes for the chase. A second kill to secure the win, and Paper Rex have gotten match point. Oh, may the force be with Global. They have to make this one work. They're looking to contest against it. Showstopper has been popped by Lightningfast, and something is just waiting on the other side to land a mid-air shot. They continue to push forward, and it's a huge clash between both teams. Lightningfast getting traded out now, and that's 2 players left on Global side. mindfreak popping the Cosmic Devi just to allow for Jinggg to push through, but he gets taken down. And then Devi blocking them off from the spike.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, this is so smart from Devi. Knew the spike was
Dare you
down.
peek through.
Yeah, I mean, now you got to find some way with 0 utility to get through here. And you're going to have to trick Paper Rex on positioning. It is a 2v2. You've got that going for you. Bazzi's able to find a Vandal, but
Shorty in hand.
yeah, I mean, that's really tough to deal with right here, is those shorties.
He's just gonna sit in this Viper's Pit for as long as possible. If anything, AYRIN comes up from behind, maybe he finds mindfreak. I mean, maybe he finds Devi, excuse me, and then that could be the trick, but look at how mindfreak's pushing deeper and deeper. Bazzi waiting
30
for AYRIN to go
seconds
through
left.
the barrel. Oh, he kind of sneaked through,
Remaining.
but mindfreak gets the shot anyway. Not expecting him on the left side, and that's gonna be AYRIN now. Wait, what?
Did he get through?
He did, he picked up the spike.
Oh
1
my
HP.
god.
He has to stick it now, though. And they're just trying to jump peek against him. Can he find a little bit of cover? He's going to try to make it
10
happen.
seconds left.
Both of them dropping down, rushing in onto him.
Planted.
Trying to play against his nerves, but AYRIN going for the spray. He commits, but the spray does not connect. Devi with the triple. And Paper Rex 13-6. They claim map 2.
Yeah, so a great bounce back here for Paper Rex. So both teams taking their map picks away from each other, more like kind of holding flanks, being steadfast, but he will absolutely push space. Now, this could be
Okay.
decently free. AYRIN might go for 1 with the Frenzy, but as good as he is with the Frenzies, this time around, yeah, a little bit too difficult to find much value.
Definitely is. I mean, you have to respect the fact that something's pushing with the shorty. Almost as if this was 2021 Valorant, but back into it we go. They already have the spike down. They have full control, and they just need to watch these angles towards defender spawn, towards the back of the ramp. They're watching it. They've got mindfreak peeking and springing out of nowhere, along with Forsaken as well, up by the pillar. And that leaves 2 players remaining. AYRIN and Bazzi trying to do what they can, but it's going to be really, really tough. Going for individual duels will not favor you this time. And AYRIN might have Frenzy, but put down an alarm bot too, and that gives away his position.
Killed my
Yeah,
bot.
he's just looking for some value out of this round. He's gonna die no matter what. Okay, he's got the one against the shorty, the long-range shorty.
Surely they hear the footsteps. Jinggg, wow, hot hands line up. That blocks off defender spawn. And something with the dueling potential, he managed to get so much damage. Jinggg, value from the run it back. SkRossi hiding up by screens. He goes unchecked. This is devastating. Monyet, AYRIN, they all arrive on time. The cavalry is here. And Global are starting to push back the forces. Jinggg is the only one left. Ka is the downfall of Paper X. Meanwhile, Global, SkRossi, just a fantastic positional play. The trigger discipline.
Super crazy here from Paper Rex. They're gonna try
Wow.
to push space. That is such
No
a good hot
way.
edge. But the reaction there with the grab well, so good.
And then the follow-up reaction from Bazzi. Jinggg makes it a trade, and the mindfreak arrives on time. They managed to turn the situation around. We're back even. Bazzi exploring water, but PaperX really just looking to push down and collapse on towards the B site. WRONSKI has to anchor. Bazzi up on top of Heaven. They try to push him back with the fragment, but Gravity Well will suck WRONSKI back in towards Elbow. He's just waiting for the right time to peek out and push. He will be able to find the first one, maybe the second, but now no idea that Jinggg is behind. Something going off with more frags. Goes in with a tailwind just to close out the distance. Doesn't quite hear the tap, but now it goes through. He will be able to pick up Jinggg, evening out the odds. We're down to a 1-on-1. Something, only an updraft. 77 HP. The headshots have to count.
AYRIN here has to check a bunch of angles. There's a lot of places that something could have hit into. You know, he could be in back sight. He could be
elbow
here in link. Yeah, he could be an elbow. He could be back by pillar. I mean, there's so many different places that AYRIN has to worry about.
Spike is ticking. It's going. We've got about maybe 10 seconds left or something, but something will find that headshot with the angle that he's held.
Those haunts. Or the Prowlers. So he's just backing towards B. If they haven't gotten any contact anywhere else, GE's making a decent gamble, but it's something with the opening and another with the blades. He cannot do anything wrong with those.
And along with a run it back too, but once more, it's going to be Monyet. AYRIN, they are able to anchor down the site. Something going in forward with this, but wow, he's dancing over with this. His teammates have saved his life. Off a little bit of crazy mouse movement, we have SkRossi, the lone survivor with an operator, something he surely wants to hold on to.
No, overstack it. It's basically a 4-1. And they still lose because something's just that good. Now you are going to get the kill onto Forsaken from Rossi. See if you can maybe find another kill or two, but at the end of the day, this is all just hoping to, you know, find as much value as possible while not dropping this op. But he got the kill with good patience. He dashed in.
All right. Just a little bit more, but of course the round still handed over to PaperX and Devi.
It's where these teams excel, is when they're the ones setting the tempo. Okay.
Well, we're going to set a bit of our own tempo as well with an aggressive position up. Something that wasn't quite expected. A sudden push by SkRossi too. Be a bit of a re-peek, but he tailwinds away. And that buys enough time. We've lost enough players that PaperX will slow down their advances. Oh, he's going to re-peek it again.
He should. He's got an opportunity to, you know, if that was re-aggressed by Jinggg there to drop the spike, and you know, then it's almost like 100% round over at that point. But it's a good rotation from PaperX, at least finding some open space, finding the potential. I mean, if they can get, you know, if they can get a kill here, if they can get a pick, they might be able to get the plant down at the very least. But that turret, great placement by AYRIN. Really reading the rotation.
Because that's what it's dependent on. You have to find that pick, but how do you do it when that much utility is up against you? Along with Monyet playing point-blank range just to prevent Forsaken from getting lurks.
They don't want to let him pop this, run it back right away either. They were hoping to maybe catch him. They can't do it, so he's still able to get it through. Trying to push here. Got the kill. Huge for Jinggg.
Big value again, but SkRossi still very much alive and has the angle. So that's going to be the Blaze Wall set up, allowing for PaperX to perhaps get through. But look at how they're toying back and forth with this map plays. You've got players looking up over by mid to catch any rotations. Meanwhile, just carefully getting the spike down on A.
Yeah, they've got firm control over a lot of this map. It's AYRIN's lurk here that's going to be potentially really important for GE. You know, Rossi wants to kick the door down for his team. Let's see, there is that cosmic divide now for GE.
That's going to give them a little bit more space. Devi still hiding inside of the Nebula though, but no! Wrong angle.
Oh my God.
That's all going to come down to Devi with the Phantom, where he doesn't quite have the ammo capacity to continue getting the spray transfer. AYRIN, like you said, Paperfin, it's that lurk from AYRIN, the timing of it, but what? Again, something, a sudden peek. A little bit of an over peek from AYRIN perhaps, but all it takes is one click. And all of a sudden, the entire B site is open. WRONSKI gone. Bazzi is here, but he can't do much on his own.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, this guy with blades is a different player. Bazzi able to get one before something shuts him right out. And now, something potentially could get an ace here. He's got 3 already.
Oh my God. We're still not done yet. We're only pushing through, but there it is, the ace denied, but still, it's the angles that are really being held. We've taken out yet another threat, and that was SkRossi. We need the
Your
repeat,
trial.
jumps over,
Lock in sight.
forces something to spend that tailwind. Seekers just allow them to maybe push through, but it's been blocked off. How do you deliver the spike at this
30
point?
seconds
Monyet's covering off mid. There's only one approach, and Global are fully aware of what to do. Something is trying to break them off, though. Break them down, bring them to their knees. He's gotten the lockdown off. 2 on 2. And we've got WRONSKI from the back as well. Just narrowly missed him. He saw him.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds, and surely AYRIN goes in for the spike plant. They're committing to this,
Spike planted.
and we're just waiting for the best possible timing. He's been spotted, pulled out the utility. That's WRONSKI gone. SkRossi now, can you be the one to make it happen? The hopes and dreams of Global and Mumbai, but Davai. Bit of a pincer maneuver, but of course A main has been backed off completely, and it's just Global controlling the middle ground.
They read this.
Oh, a great gravity well, but not connecting the spray. Monyet down to 4 HP, and it's just these microaggressions to give Global Esports the numbers they need to overwhelm AYRIN's defenses.
It's a great call here from AYRIN, recognizing that they can rotate back, that they've been able to pull AYRIN away.
Okay, but Davai trying to hold it down on his own. The classic still deadly. And then the spike getting tapped by WRONSKI, but it's just a bait. Bait out the peaks. Forsaken trying to slip in through.
Spike planted.
Not going to be able to close in the distance. He's lost that initiative. And now it's up to these teams, these players, to hold all the angles. That was almost like a trip.
Anybody's there. They're going to use that Prowler to gain a little space. Something's going to push off of it. Davai as well gets a kill on the other side of the map.
Here comes the push down on towards A main. Something's going to reposition, trying to find the sprays through the smoke. He will be able to find one, swapping to the sidearm, but it's not going to happen. Bazzi continuing to push forward. They don't want to plant the spike too early, knowing that AYRIN just might be around the corner. The timing is crucial for this team right now. WRONSKI striking from behind, but down to 7 HP. Shoulder exposed, and Jinggg, single shot to the body block. That's going to be AYRIN. Timing of peeking is really crucial because what they really want to do is prevent them from going forward. But look at that Nova Pulse. Forsaken a quick triple, but Global not backing down. Monyet versus mindfreak again. Both M controllers.
What
Where
just
could
happened?
Monyet be?
What just happened in there?
You blinked and you missed it, buddy.
I got to stop blinking.
Monyet.
This is tough, man.
Mindfreak's waiting for the spike tap.
This is, this is
Vision.
much more difficult for Monyet.
30
in a way.
seconds
he
left.
Has a lot more to work with. Trying to see if it's
Not
the bait. Oh, he looked it the wrong way. Mindfreak gets it. Unbelievable.
You had no idea where to look.
That's a great little play. Oh, Monyet there, but Forsaken again. Good for 2.
Oh!
Huge play from Jinggg on the other side, dude. He was phenomenal that round.
Your fear.
Okay. That's why we're going back to the B side. The Nightfall, maybe trying to get some value off of it, but Cosmic Divide, I don't know if that's going to work out against them.
The lockdown in the
Sudden
back, though.
peaks might be so crucial, but yes, the lockdown at the back gives them a little bit more cover. Global still have full control, though, because this is a split push now. They have B-Link control. They have Forsaken surrounded, but he still makes a shot anyway. Spike Karen killed, 50 seconds left, and they will be able to get that spike down.
AYRIN is cooking on the back of that lockdown. They try to push the angles, and it's going to be Bazzi to get the final kill onto something. 8 Storm of their own.
5 rounds is not impossible.
Blades v Blades.
Does have blades, but this is a
The
very different angle. What?
Woo!
Still
He's
able
nuts.
to updraft
Just
twice.
don't leave this man when he's got blades in his hands, observers. Just stay on him.
He knifed the 0 point. And now he's looking to go back in, but they will spray him through the nebula.
I cursed him. My B.
And here comes SkRossi. Clinton, you have cursed AYRIN in this very round. They are out of firepower. If anything, maybe Jinggg coming from the back of B long now. But guess what? Killjoy utility be damned. It's all over the place. And oh, he still managed to make it work.
No
Is
way!
this it? Jinggg! Oh, and mindfreak is the one to do it up from the top of heaven. AYRIN! 13-7 ends this best of 3.
Well, the Jinggg fans certainly got what they wanted. There's tons of them here in the audience. Tons of them all over the world, certainly. And that right there was a great play. Clean with that Vandal.